What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do something just a little bit different today. I know I'm usually talking about your favorite stocks and we're doing TA on them, but I wanted to show you just how really easy it can be to grow a small account. And we're going to break down the numbers. Basically, what you can do is take your $500 account or your small account and be able to grow that, compound that 10% day after day, and in less than 2 months, you have the potential to be able to trade over $5,000 in profit in less than 2 months. That's crazy, right? Starting with 500 bucks. So let's look at the numbers real quick, just so that we can kind of emphasize the importance of being able to take those victories whenever they're in front of us. How profitable that will be if it compounds day after day, if you'll do that. You have to stick to a trading plan. You have to have a trading plan. You have to have a stop loss. What is your tolerance? Is it 10%? Is it 15%? How far will you let that trade go against you? How confident are you to be able to make that up in your next trade? The tighter you keep those losses, the easier it's going to be able to pull off a 10% gain in those accounts. So it's not exciting. This is why small accounts blow up, because everybody wants to see big numbers right away, life-changing money. You know what? You got 500 bucks. It's probably not changing lives with 500 bucks. You have to work at it. You have to trade responsibly, but it can be pretty exciting if you just stick it out for a few weeks. I'm going to show you. Week 1. All right, day 1, $500 account, 10%. You're looking for a $50 gain on the day. That brings you to 550 bucks. You're like, man, I didn't want to take 50 bucks. You know what? We're compounding those accounts day after day. I told you it's not going to be exciting right off the bat, but it will get exciting pretty quick for you if you can do this. The next day you're trading 550, 10%, it's $55. That's what you want to make, is just an extra $5 than what you made the day before. You got $605. If you can compound those simple gains day after day, the end of week, you made $304. I understand it's not exciting. I told you it's not going to be exciting till later. Let's work through the numbers. Week 2, you got your account. You open up at $804 on that Monday of week 2. By the end of the week, you made $483. You can see how the numbers continue to progress as we work through our weeks. Week 4, this is where it gets fun. You might be making more than some of your friends or your family. You might be making more than what you make right now, right? Week 4 is now fun. From that $500 account, you're taking your account that you're starting with at $2,070 at week 4, right? Monday, you're trying to get a 10% gain. You need $200 roughly, 210 bucks. That's not that hard to do if you're trading options. I want to wait for my setups. I don't want to overtrade. I don't want to trade my whole portfolio. I would do maybe 2 to 3 trades, 4 trades. Even if you want to be actively trading, 10 trades, right? That's a tenth of your portfolio. So you're going in about 200 bucks per trade. If you want to take 10 trades, you need to win probably 7 out of 10 of those, as long as you're obeying your stop losses, as long as you're taking your profits. Then it should be relatively easy to hit these numbers. Week 4, you made pretty decent money. All right, this is where it gets more fun in month number 2. Month 2, you're opening it up here in week 5 with a $3,331 account. You're still looking for your setups. Don't overtrade. Don't overthink it. Just look for those perfect setups. Whether you want to go in, 10 trades, say that's a tenth of your account, so you're around $300 a trade roughly. Try to win 7 out of 10 of them, or you wait for the perfect setup for 2 or 3, 4 trades. I would prefer to not overtrade. I'd like to wait for my setups and try to hit it off of 2 or 3 trades. If you hit those options in the right direction, they're going to move very nice for you, and it's not that hard. You've probably seen it before. Maybe you've been up 100% and you didn't take your money. You watched it come all the way back down to neutral and then go the complete opposite way 100%. It happens. It happens to a lot of people. You have to have a trading plan in place for these numbers to work out. If you don't, you're going to probably blow up your account. Nobody wants to blow up their account. You take that 10% loss. You take that 15% loss. Guess what? That other 85-90% settles back in your account, and you can trade with it tomorrow. You can make that money back. But if you let it go 100% against you, you're not trading with it tomorrow. You're not making that money back. You're making another deposit. You're waiting for your funds to settle, and you're not trading until those funds settle. So have a trading plan and keep your stop losses tight. The less you lose, the easier it is to win. Just keep that in mind. All right, so at the end of week 5, we're making some pretty fun money now, right? You got $2,000 profit in a week. Week 6, now you're bragging to your friends about how much money you're making. Again, you don't have to trade this entire account more than likely. At week 6, $5,363. You want to make a 10% gain. What is that? That's about $550. So can you make $550 if you have that much settled funds on Monday? I think you can, as long as you stick to your plan. You're making $3,267 in the week. Now, week 7, I told you could get it here in under 2 months. Week 7, this is a fun-sized trading portfolio. Yeah, I mean, it can be bigger. It can be as big as you want to build it up to. But, I mean, if you have between $8,000 and $12,000 for a trading account, say you have a $10,000 trading account, you can do quite a bit of trading with that day after day and have a whole lot of fun. So you're looking to probably start backing off on some of your size. I would not recommend going full port into anything, because you need a win to loss ratio going on. You can't full port in and think, well, maybe I'll hit it. Well, you'd be done if you full ported. So I can't tell you what to do, but I would not recommend full porting. I would still say you got to trade responsible with this game plan. So even if you're doing 10 trades, 10% of your account, you're at $800 to $900 per trade. I would be looking for blue chips. I would be looking for those big tickers that move, like Apple. SPY's a little questionable because you got 500 different tickers that are going to be moving you, but Apple moves pretty comparable to SPY. You can play weeklies, get a little bit more time on those contracts, play close to the money, trade responsibly. You're not YOLOing. Your YOLOs do not get you to this point of trading in under 2 months unless you get very lucky. And I think by the track records, you guys could probably admit that you're probably not as lucky as you would like to be, unless you're just really, really fortunate. But for the most part, yeah, those blue chips, just play them responsibly. Watch them, learn how the chart moves, and kind of keep an eye on it. You can do it with SPY as well. Just remember, there's a lot of outside influences that are going to be moving SPY, but you get good movement there. A little bit longer dated contracts, yes, they cost a little bit more money. Go in the money, at the money, whatever direction you're playing it. Give you a little bit more consistency with those movements. They're not going to be as violent. Be able to help you protect your account in case you pick the wrong direction, but they're still going to make money if they go in the right direction. So just trade responsibly with a plan, and at the end of week 7, here you are with the potential to trade over $5,000 in profit per week just by watching lines on a screen. I think that's probably more profitable than a lot of the day jobs that are out there. And it's a whole lot more comfortable to sit there at your computer and just watch a line on a screen and make money, or protect your accounts and go back in and try it again. So it doesn't get much more fun than this. You just got to get it here, and you have to be a little bit patient. Be patient, right? Don't look for the big wins. Take the small victories and just let it compound. Let it build up day after day, week after week, until you get to that comfortable range. And again, you're not YOLOing. You're not getting irresponsible just because you got a little bit of change in your pocket now. You're trading with a plan. You're trading with a purpose. You're protecting those accounts. You lose 10, 15%. That's fine. You got 85, 90% that you're going to trade with again the next day. You didn't blow up the account. Yes, it hurts a little bit, but you have to get used to taking those losses and then coming back in with a victory after that. So as soon as you can learn to be able to take those responsible losses and take those even more responsible wins, you'll become a profitable trader. and I think this could be the best year ever. Hey, it's a new year. We're early in the month. You could put this into practice and you would be potentially hitting these numbers by March. So what better time than now to put it into effect? Have your trading plan, write your trading plan up, tape it to your monitor, and stick to it. And these are the potential numbers that you could realistically get to within less than 2 months. So go ahead and you're welcome to screenshot it so you have the numbers. You can jot them down. You can create your own plan off of your own, 5, 10, 15, whatever your game plan is, percents that you want to gain, and whatever your portfolio value is. You can start off with your own numbers. I started off with a $500 account. It's small, but I think a lot of people might have smaller accounts, and if you trade responsibly with a responsible amount of percentage that you want to compound that day after day, very easy, very accurate numbers that you can probably get to. So I hope that this chart helps. And this is why I always say, if you see money, if you make money, take that money. There's nothing wrong with taking money. Compound those gains and protect your accounts on the way down. Guys, I will catch you in the next one. I appreciate you coming back. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.